channel. As you've seen, I think this video is just going to be all about my cozy hobbies and obviously picking my TBR for September. We're about halfway, hang on, what's the day today? It's the 14th today of September, so we're starting the TBR a little bit late. I have been taking my sweet time reading this. I'm about halfway through at the moment. I'm finding it a bit slow, honestly, to read. I love the characters, but I'm just finding it a bit slow. So yeah, I'll sort of just pick this up whenever I kind of feel like it. But for now, I kind of want to pick some books that I'm actually going to want to, you know, reach for. I'm just going to create my first, technically my first ever TBR. So obviously I've organised these as you saw in my last video if you watched it. I've got different sort of areas for genres. So I've got my romance here, and then I've got sort of my romantasy, and then all of my sort of fantasy in general kind of there, and then all my mysteries here. So I've got loads of different genres to choose from. I'm a very strong mood reader, so I sort of just pick up what I'm feeling. So I think having a good range of different genres might help me sort of still be able to pick and choose from a more specific TBR. I think that's the plan, as well as some cozy hobbies as well, which yeah, will be fun to do together. So I'm really wanting to finish this month at least before I pick up another book. I've been reading a lot of romance recently, so maybe I'm just feeling a bit, I don't know, burnt out with romance at the moment. So maybe I need to, you know, next thing needs to be drastically different. I think the book before this, I can't remember what I read before this. I actually don't remember what I read before this, but I know it was a romance. So I think maybe I'm just a bit burnt out. I haven't actually done my little journal in a while either. So this is my little journal. I absolutely love this so much, but I've not actually done it in a few months. I think I've done, hang on, how many weeks? So I've done 4 weeks in total in here. So basically I have all, I'm not gonna show you what I've written in it, but this week was my birthday week, so I've got like themed stuff, bit of scrapbooking, and I've tabbed it as like a special day. This week was the week that I had a festival for my partner. This was the week that I got engaged, so I made it all sort of, I mean, the coffee shop was just for aesthetics really. So yeah, it just says like engaged, and it's sort of the kind of colour schemes I'm going for the wedding. So but that one is that, so that's just my little like library stamp that my partner got me for my birthday. So I just literally stamped this onto any book, and it basically says from the library of, and then my name. So that's really cute, and I actually think I'm probably going to use it on every book that I pick up and read, just because I'm such a collector. So even if I don't particularly like books, I will most likely keep it. So yeah, that's the plan. So we're going to pick a TBR and we're gonna roll with it. Okay, so I think the first book that I'm gonna put on my TBR for September is the new book We Solve Murders by Richard Osman. Reason being, I'm quite a slow reader. I'm looking for a change of pace, and I think this might be quite good. I haven't read a murder mystery in a really long time, and I absolutely loved the Thursday Murder Club series. I think this might be quite a good one, and also the text is massive on this, so I think I could probably get through this pretty quickly. So I think because we've got Daydream as a romance and we have a murder mystery as well, I'm feeling something else. I think I want at least, I don't know, I think I want at least 4 or 5 books for this month, as we're sort of halfway through the month. Yeah, I think I want about 4 or 5 books. I think that's probably achievable between now and the end of the month. I have been craving like a romantasy recently, so maybe I'll pick something from that. I've also really wanted to start Throne of Glass, but I'm a bit nervous about starting something that big. And I'm not sure if I want to save that for October, November. I feel like this is quite a good one as it's small, it's quick, and also I've read the first one a very long time ago. I believe this is the second one. I do have this one as well. I have to check. I might pop this on here as well, as it's a little bit different. It's sort of got a mixture of, I believe, like if it's like the first one, it's got a mixture of loads of different sort of storylines, different people's, like, you know, life stories and stuff. So I think this one will be quite a good one. So I think, and this could be a mistake, I think Magnolia Parks. This has been on my bookshelf, oh god, at least over a year now, and I've heard so many good things, and I think it's probably not, it's not your traditional romance, so I feel like this could be a good one just to sort of bring me out of a bit of a slump. I love all of I think it's the Maple Hill series. Yeah, I've loved Icebreaker and Wildfire. I just find this a bit slow. So at the moment we have these 4. I think we'll do one more. I mean, we've only got half a month left, so I think we'll go for something, maybe a manga or something. I have been meaning to, for a very long time, get through the Sailor Moon series. I only have I have 3 of them. Yeah, so I've only got 3, and I read the first one a very long time ago. I sort of remember roughly what happens, but yeah, maybe this or A Man and His Cat, which I've read the first 2 of. So I think between these 2, I mean, I could just put them both on, and then whichever one I feel sort of like picking up, I think I'm definitely going to pick one of these 2 up at some point. I think that's good. I think we've got a good few going on. I've obviously got 2 mangas, which I feel like breaks up some of, you know, the traditional books, gives me something that's sort of quick and easy to digest, because sometimes if I feel like I'm slugging through books and I'm not getting anywhere, I'm not finishing any books, I think that sometimes makes it worse. So even if it's just like a quick read or a quick manga or whatever, I feel like that just will boost, you know, how I'm feeling about reading generally anyway. We've got this, which obviously I started a really long time ago. I started the series a really long time ago, so I think this one will be really good to at least get somewhere with and start making my way through the series. We got good old Magnolia Parks, which I'm so excited to start. I've honestly heard so many good things about it, and so many people have read it, and I think I just want to get on that bandwagon now. So yeah, I definitely think this is an exciting one. Whether I pick this one up next or not, I think I might break it up and start this one next. I'm feeling a murder mystery, I think, and Richard Osman's writing, it just grasps me for some reason. I think maybe this might be what I need just to get out of this slump, I think. But I think I'm gonna try my best to get through this first, because this is holding me back. This is holding me back, and it's nothing against, I don't think it's anything against the characters, because I really like the characters. I think maybe with the other books, they were very fast paced, like especially Icebreaker, I felt, I mean, their relationship started very quickly at the start of the book, so they immediately had to sort of like rush into sort of knowing each other, whereas I feel like this, it's a lot slower. You're getting to know the characters individually before they start being introduced to each other, which is nice, but I feel like it's a bit slow. And I think where I'm halfway through, we're starting to get to a point where they're building that relationship. But yeah, I feel like it's a little slow for me. I think so far this book is probably 3.5. That's quite low for me, because I normally rate everything 5 stars or 4 stars. Where I'm quite new to the industry as well, I've not read a lot of books to know what to, you know, compare to. So I do rate quite highly, and I think to be honest, this is probably going to be one of the lower ratings for me other than DNFs that I've had. So I think that's quite interesting. So far it's a 3.5. It may get better. Hopefully it does, because I need this to pick up ASAP. So that is my TBR for September. I'm super excited to try and start getting through these. I mean, I've never set myself an actual TBR before, so I think this will be interesting as a mood reader to see like how it works for me, I guess. I think I'm just gonna start reading. And I've got a few things that I want to do as well over this weekend. I want to update my journal. I want to decorate my Kindle as well, as I got a bunch of stickers. I mean, these are so cute. I don't know if it's gonna focus. How freaking cute. I mean, I don't know if it's gonna so I guess that's it for now, and I'll talk to you hopefully when I'm further through my TBR.